Hey guys, it's Pinko9 here, and today I am back with another theory video. Today we are going to be talking about the book, the ruins, and Terry and Michael, and how this all links into MCD. Let's start with Terry and Michael. In episode 6 of season 6, we can see that Terry was where Michael was supposed to be, in Michael's outfit, indicating that they are in fact the same person as everyone thought. But how is this even possible, you might be asking? Well, I'm here to explain that. There's a few possibilities we could think about. One of the options is that Michael is an alternate personality of Terry, and vice versa. They are the same person but different personalities. Another one is that Michael is a spirit or a ghost who has possessed Terry. Part of what makes me believe he's a spirit is the fact that he knows where the ruins are. But there is another explanation for that, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So why do I think Michael is Terry? Well, the reason I think this is because when we saw Terry in episode 6, he looked over at the book. He looked worried. He looked like he knew what was going on. Like perhaps he'd done something but couldn't control it because Michael did it. His other personality. Let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is the book. And I'm going to be talking about that other reason. And it has to do with the book and how he found out where the ruins are using the book. So, if the book has a map to the ruins in it, that would be how Michael found the ruins, how he knew exactly where they were. But isn't there another book that we can think of that's very similar to this? Another book that led to the ruins. Another book that had a map. Lucinda had trouble reading this book. What is a book that people with Travis's bloodline, the bloodline of Enki, could read, but other people had trouble reading it? Remember back in MCD Season 2, when Travis had that book, they led them to the Phoenix Alliance Island, where those ruins were. It had a map. Travis could read it. So could the Demon Warlock. They all have part of Travis's bloodline. You might be asking, what does this even have to do with MyStreet? Because the MyStreet ruins aren't the same ruins from MCD, right? Well, let me show you this. As you can see on the screen now, there are pictures comparing parts of the MCD ruins to what we've seen of the MyStreet ruins. If you look closely at this gate, there is like a curve that comes up at either side. There's a curve on the MCD ruins too, except the left half of it has eroded away. If you look at the wall on the MCD ruins, you can see a similar design to the sketch we've seen of the MyStreet ruins. You can see here, it dips down, and there was a top part going over it that has since been eroded away. Very similar to the ruins in the sketch. So you can see all these similarities, but what does this mean? Well, it leads into another theory, and that theory is that Starlight is the Phoenix Alliance Island. And now this theory has been floating around for a long time, and I didn't believe it myself until now. We have these ruins that hold an extremely strong resemblance to the ruins on Phoenix Alliance Island. But what does this mean? Well, if Michael is a spirit who was around in the time of when those ruins were being used, if those ruins are where they found the information about the celestial cannon and the comet shown in the newspaper and on the Until Midnight reports, then that means that the ruins in MCD are the ruins we see in MyStreet. That Michael was either one of the people there helping with the cannon, or he was around at the time, or perhaps he just found the information from the book. Either way, it's pretty obvious that the Phoenix Alliance Island could be Starlight, and vice versa. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you all next episode. Bye!